I have with me Mr. Ashok Bajpai, the Managing Director of G4S India. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Bajpai. What's your expectation from this union budget?
Well, I think this budget in 2015 is really an opportunity for the government to live up to the expectations that have really come alive in the Indian people. And I'm looking forward to seeing a tremendous budget that is geared towards growth of the economy. That is really the flavor of the year now.
So it's good times. How do you think the real estate sector and the security sector would act as an enabler to Digital India and the Make in India campaign?
I think the security sector is really well poised given the environment that exists in India. Now, if we are going to build 100 smart cities, those cities have to be secured and they have to be safe. Secondly, they have to be technologically correct. So the amount of collaboration required in creating that element of safety, not just for the companies that are going to work there, but even for the common man who lives there on a daily basis, is very, very important to us. So G4S, for example, does have that capability to partner with the government in order to create a real partnership of creating a net of safety around all the people and the companies that choose to invest here.
If you could tell us a little more about the public-private partnership between G4S and the government, which you have done in the past.
Certainly. I think in India it is a nascent stage just now, and we do have some partnerships with government agencies around the country. But if you look at what G4S has done across the world, it is tremendous. We are partnering with governments across the country in all sorts of risk consulting, in managing some of the most difficult situations that they are facing on the security front. And the ability we have of bringing real scalable solutions and durable solutions for governments around the world is tremendous, and that's something that we can offer to the Indian government, and I look forward to that in the future.
All right. Do you think there would be a certain time in the Indian future wherein we would not need to have 500 snipers, FBI and CIA, where we can have our own security system?
Well, I think when you see the way development has gone hand in hand with security, it is not a pretty picture. And when you see developed countries today, despite having tremendous growth, very robust economies, they've had to really keep their defenses up. I think that is also going to be the situation here, that along with growth, we have to make sure that our safety and security continues to be very well ahead of the curve from those people who want to detract away from it. So I don't think the snipers are going to go away anytime soon, but I think there is a great deal to be said about creating a sense of security around people, and that's what we need to do. We need to create an awareness, we need to create a sense of security and very unobtrusive weapons of security for the common man.
8 years from now, homes for all, a far-fetched dream. How do you think it is possible?
I think the vision is correct, and I think the direction that this government is trying to provide to the Indian people, whether it is the Swachh Bharat campaign or whether it is Homes for All, I think it gives a direction that we need to grow in a certain manner, and it's not just achieving a growth, but how we achieve that growth with equity and with participation of both the private and the public sector. That's very heartening, and I certainly support that sort of growth for this country.